I want you to know something really important, and I need you to hear it with your whole heart. If you have been feeling like everything is falling apart, like nothing is working out, like you lost your momentum, or like you're somehow behind, this is your sign right here, right now. And I don't say that lightly, because if this video found you, it's not by accident. You were meant to be here. You were meant to hear this. And there is something bigger guiding you, even if you can't always see it. So now, I want you to breathe into this truth. Nothing has gone wrong. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are simply being redirected. And now, let's get into this, because here's what I need you to know on a soul level. Sometimes when it feels like everything is falling apart, that is actually when it's all coming together. Sometimes the chaos is not the end. It's the beginning. It's the breakdown before the breakthrough. It's the clearing of old energy that no longer aligns with the version of you that is trying to be born. So now, here's something powerful to understand. When we are evolving, when we are actually growing, it often feels like grief. Not because you've done something wrong, not because you're failing, but because you are shedding the parts of you that once kept you safe. And let's be real, that's hard, but it's also so incredibly powerful. And I want to say this to you gently. When you outgrow an old identity, an old version of yourself, it's going to feel like loss, because in a way it is. You are letting go of the way you used to show up just to survive. Letting go of the masks, the people pleasing, the shrinking, the pretending. You are not doing that anymore. And that is a big deal. You should be proud of yourself for even trying, because so many people don't. But you are here, and I see you. And here's what I also want to remind you. When it feels like things are crumbling, sometimes that is divine intervention. Sometimes the universe will remove things that were never meant to go with you where you are going. Not to punish you, but to protect you, to clear space, to elevate your life. And it might not make any sense right now. It might not look like a blessing. But in time, you will see it is exactly what needed to happen. So right now, I want you to think about this. What if everything you have been through was preparing you for exactly what you prayed for? What if that heartbreak, that disappointment, that delay, what if it was all part of the divine realignment? You have been becoming the version of you who is truly ready to receive. So pause and really feel that, because that is no small thing. You are becoming, and that means letting go. That means releasing control. That means trusting in a timeline that is higher than yours. So I need you to remember, your path is not supposed to look like everyone else's. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And even if it feels like nothing is happening, the truth is, everything is. Behind the scenes, beneath the surface, energy is moving. You are shifting, and life is responding to your vibration. And this is where it gets really good. The more you surrender, the more powerful you become. Not because you're giving up, but because you are choosing alignment. You are choosing trust. You are choosing faith over fear. And I promise you, that is when miracles unfold. And if no one has told you lately, I want to remind you that you are not crazy for believing there is more for you. You are not silly for dreaming big. You are not wrong for walking away from things that no longer feel aligned. In fact, that is the highest form of self-respect. That is what courage looks like. That is what real growth feels like. And yes, it can be messy. It can feel confusing. It can stir up every single fear and doubt and insecurity you have, but it is all part of the path. Because real transformation doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from showing up even when it's hard, from choosing yourself even when you feel unsure, and from trusting the call in your heart more than any noise outside of you. And if you have made it this far, I already know you are one of the brave ones. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. So I want you to feel this deep in your soul. Everything that has ever felt like resistance is actually revealing your resilience. Everything that has felt like loss is making room for expansion. And everything that has felt like doubt is cracking you open to something more real than anything you have ever known. And you are ready. So let's talk about synchronicity, because the fact that you even clicked on this video right now is not random. It's divine timing, it's alignment, it's your higher self guiding you to exactly what you needed to hear in this moment. And I honor that. I honor your presence. I honor your willingness to show up for your own healing. Because let's be honest, it's easy to numb. It's easy to distract. It's easy to stay stuck in the loop. But you are doing something different. You are choosing awareness. You are choosing truth. And you are choosing growth. And I hope you know how rare that is. I hope you know how sacred that is, how powerful that is. And I want you to say this to yourself. I trust that everything is unfolding for me in perfect timing. I release control. I choose peace. And I am ready to receive. And I want you to say it again. Say it louder in your heart. Say it like you mean it. Because you are not who you used to be. You are becoming someone so powerful, so magnetic, so grounded in truth. And this version of you, this version doesn't chase. This version doesn't beg. This version doesn't shrink. This version walks in alignment. This version attracts everything that is meant for them. This version trusts the timing, and this version believes. So now let's end with this. You are powerful. You are magnetic. You are protected. You are chosen. You are on time. And you are exactly where you are meant to be. Nothing has gone wrong. Everything is happening for you. And the best is still unfolding. If you needed a sign, this is it. And I am so proud of you. So proud of the way you have kept going. So proud of the way you have kept choosing yourself. And so proud of your strength, your soul. And if you are still here, I want you to join our soul family, because you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be powerful. And I am here to remind you of that. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with all that being said, let's rise together.